we are back for Genshin Impact. I don't know why I held it for that long. At first, I was just like, let's do it for like a second or so. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I should hold it a bit. Wait, how long should I hold it? And yeah, I just never got to the point of it. But today, we're doing Duel, the Summoner's Summit. And here's the awkward thing is literally the last 2 episodes was me just starting to play Genius Invocation TCG. So I'm going into this with only 4 character cards. So it's probably best to say I shouldn't be doing this. But you know what? Who cares? Let's see how I come out on top with only 4 character cards currently. That might change as this episode goes on. Or the event goes on. I would think so, at least.
What a disaster. I didn't even make it through the qualifiers. How'd you do?
Otto.
I didn't do any better. I was beaten by that little Timmy kid.
You got beat by Timmy?
I've only ever seen him out there feeding pigeons. No clue how he got to be such a good card player.
The next round's starting soon, right? Let's head over and watch the matches. I'm curious to see who will win the grand prize.
Eckendorf? Is that his name?
Did you hear that? A grand prize!
Oh, Paimon is so into whatever is happening. Even though she doesn't know.
Talking about a card competition.
Oh, maybe she does
They
know.
must be talking about Genius Invocation TCG.
A Genius Invocation tournament, huh?
Should be, but let's go ask Diona for details.
All right. Let's go. Commence. A suspect genesis. Wait, are we actually taking part in the tournament? Or are we doing like a lot of outside of the tournament type stuff? I don't know, but I'll find out. Wait, she's got 2 tails?
What? Am I seeing double? Do you have 2 tails?
That's what I'm saying.
Your eyes are working just fine. Yes, I have 2 tails. You want to pet them?
Wow, does it hurt when your tail splits into 2? Which one did you grow first? Oh, and what do you do when they start moving around while you're asleep?
What do you mean? Which one did you grow first?
Oh, well...
Shouldn't they both be there?
Oh, sorry if those were tricky questions. I've just never seen anyone with 2 tails before. Who's Diona chatting with? From her outfit, Paimon would guess she's probably from Inazuma.
Oh, don't worry, kid. I'm sure you'll be growing a couple of tails of your own in no time.
Is that how it works?
Huh? You think I could grow 2 tails as well?
Sure, you're a yokai too, right? Your yokai power must be really strong.
Yeah,
if you
she's
can
from
already take
Inazuma.
on human form.
She's not a yokai.
I was just climbing a tree one day when another tail popped out, just like that. People started calling me,
Nekomata.
Nekomata, I think?
Yokai? Nekomata? No. You got it all wrong. My ears and tail are part of my cat's line bloodline.
Oh, so you're not a Mondstadt yokai?
No, she's
Mondstadt
like a
doesn't have
demi-human.
Anything like yokai. Is this your first time here?
Probably.
Yep. Fortunately for me, the company I work for has been expanding, so I'm now getting the opportunity to travel to cities all over to that. Oh, it's been such a pleasure chatting with you that I almost lost track of time. I'd better get going, or I'll be late for my next customer. Diona of the Quetzline clan, your pickup is complete. Thank you for choosing Komania Express.
Great. Feel free to come hang out anytime.
Wait, we're not gonna say hi to the new girl?
Do only yokai have tails in Inazuma?
That's not true.
Hey, Diona!
Deep in thought, I see.
Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Hey, what brings you back to Mondstadt? Well, we figured it's been a while since we visited the Cat's-tail, so we thought we'd come and say hi. Oh,
We were
by
just
the
here
way,
last episode.
who was that just now? Oh, she's a courier from Komania Express. They're an international delivery service operating out of Inazuma. Huh? Is the Cat's-tail doing international business now? No. A customer left some goods with us and arranged for Komini Express to pick them up. That's all. I didn't mind. You've been to Inazuma, right?
Yup.
Did you, see lots of yokai like her there?
We saw some with wings on their back and others with fox ears.
Right. But this is actually the first time we've ever seen one with two tails. Whoa.
I don't think we've seen one that was a cat
I'll
either.
have to go see for myself one day. Huh. Anyway, what were you two here for again? Did you need me for something? Oh, yeah! Paimon almost forgot. Do you know anything about a Genius Invocation TCG tournament? Apparently there's prizes and stuff. A tournament? Oh, you must mean the one being organized by the Adventurers Guild.
Guess so.
It's a pretty big event. They even had posters imported from Inazuma. But I'm busy with things here, so I didn't sign up.
What?
I don't know all the details. Maybe try asking my boss. Got it. Well, with any luck, we'll win some more, and then we'll treat you to some yummy food. Huh. What do you mean, luck? I'm the one who taught you how to play, after all.
Thanks, Coach. We'll make you proud.
That's meow like it. Okay,
Oh, wow,
you
that
two
was
should probably get
corny.
going now. Head to the Fountain Plaza. My boss usually takes a walk around there at this time of day.
Yeah,
We'll go there right
Yeah.
away.
I've seen her over there. Last time we had to go find her, she was there. Ask Margaret about the tournament. Hey, Margaret.
Hey, Margaret. We thought we might find you here.
It's me again,
Oh,
Margaret.
If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while, hasn't it? Let me guess. Back to play some cards?
Something like that.
It's not like we only ever come back to Mondstadt to play cards.
Yeah, we just started
Oh,
playing cards.
Really? I just assumed you were here to take part in the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
The what?
King of Invocations Grand Prix? Oh, that must be the Adventurers Guild one that Diana mentioned.
That would make sense.
That's the one. Genius Invocation TCG has been attracting more and more players lately. The Adventurers Guild arranged for venues in every city to hold a regional tournament for the King of Invocations Grand Prix. The rewards are quite substantial. Mondstadt is already at the final stage, so I'm afraid you might be a little too late to get that prize.
So we got to go somewhere else? Like Inazuma?
Really? Oh, darn. We already promised Diana we'd treat her to some food with the Mora we won.
It's all right.
I'm starting to
There's
imagine
bound to
Timmy
be a
doing
next
like big time dueling.
This card game came out of nowhere and has already taken the world by storm.
Did it really come
Who
out of
knows
nowhere?
where it'll go next?
Did it
Game's
really come out of
creators
nowhere?
must be ecstatic with all this success, don't you think? It's unbelievably popular.
Is this like a meta commentary?
The more fun, the more people there are to play it with.
I really want to play now.
Well, you may have missed the boat on the official event, but there's also an unofficial tourney organized by some players. Would that interest you at all?
Unofficial tourney?
That's right. With all the excitement surrounding the main tournament, players can hardly contain their enthusiasm. So they've set up an unofficial tourney aimed at a larger player base.
So
You can sign up at
We
any
can't join
time
the
and play
tournament?
however many matches you want. They even have pre-built decks for players to use. Oh, and the rewards are pretty generous too.
all right, I'm in.
Ooh, Paimon
You
likes
talked me
the
into
sound
it.
of this. Thanks for the info, Margaret. We'll go check it out.
You're welcome. There are plenty of booths at the venue offering food and other fun activities, so it's definitely worth a visit. Who knows? You might even bump into some old friends there. Right. If there's nothing else you needed, I'll be continuing my walk now.
I guess that's what's the most important to her is the walk.
Paimon still thinks that with your abilities, winning the grand prize in the official tournament would have been as easy as pie.
Come on.
Just imagine it. Honorary Knight defeats foes and emerges as tournament champion.
Who'll be that though?
The headline practically writes itself.
Do my ears deceive me? Or do you two have some breaking news to share with me?
Whoa! Who are you? And why the heck are you eavesdropping on us?
Great questions,
Sorry,
Paimon.
force of habit. I tend to keep my ears peeled at all times. Didn't even realize I was listening in.
You peel your ears?
Let me
Sounds
introduce
painful.
myself. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird from Fontaine. I've been posted here to cover the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
She sounds like she talks fast. Like, it's slow enough that you could think that maybe she doesn't, but never heard of it.
The Steambird is a major news outlet headquartered in Fontaine and widely acclaimed all over Tevat. We even have regular columnists based right here in Mondstadt.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, she has a bit of a faster pace to her
My
speaking.
name is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. What was that you were saying about some breaking news?
Breaking news.
Oh, looks like I've managed to pique your interest. Well, the truth is that my keen reporting senses are telling me that this competition will be chock full of huge news stories.
Sounds good.
Huge news stories? You sure your senses are reliable?
What type of senses do you have?
Absolutely. After all, I've seen it with my own eyes. There's a criminal who's been slinking around the competition venue, and his name is the Card Snatcher.
Card Snatcher?
Mm-hmm. He stole his opponent's cards when they weren't looking. I was about to try and chase him down, but the next moment, he disappeared into thin air.
Could it be someone we know?
But why would someone want to steal other people's cards?
Maybe to gain an edge over his opponents. Maybe he just wants to throw off the other competitors.
Whatever the truth of the matter, it's my job as a journalist
But I feel like Child
to
would
dig
be the
up
one to
all
do
the
it.
gory details and turn them into my very own exclusive news piece. So, what do you think? Want to join me in my quest to uncover the sensational story that's hiding behind the scenes?
I guess.
That does sound interesting, but why us? Any reason you singled us out in particular?
Because we're the protagonists.
Are you kidding me? It's a no-brainer, considering you're the honorary knight who saved Mondstadt, the hero of Liyue who fought alongside the Adepti, a key player in the repealing of Inazuma's Sakoku decree, and the redeemer of the Sumeru Academia.
Okay.
What if I didn't get
okay,
all that
point
done?
taken. Yeah, it seems
What
like
if it was
we
only,
ended
like,
making
up to
quite a
Liyue?
good name for ourselves, huh?
She really did her homework.
Yeah, kinda scary. Does she research all her new friends before meeting them for the first time?
I promise you, teaming up with me will be a great move for you. For starters, when my exclusive news article is published, you'll be credited as contributors.
I don't care
Not
about
to
that.
mention that being in a news agency makes me pretty well connected. That'll come in real handy if you're ever traveling in Fontaine. And if you ever wanted to run an ad in the paper one day, no problem. I could make that happen.
What would it be for?
That actually sounds genuinely useful. What do you think, Traveler?
Why not? We got some time on our hands. And this card snatcher sounds interesting.
Great! Then welcome to the news crew. Ah, I've heard that the Traveler always lends a helping hand, so it's nice to know that you live up to your reputation. But even nicer to experience it for myself.
Cool.
Now then, before we start investigating our card snatcher, I have one other small task to take care of first. That Mondstadt columnist who I mentioned earlier is a longtime favorite of the Steambird's readership. Management thought that a cash bonus was in order, so I brought it along with me.
Oh, so we're gonna go meet them now?
Who is it? Is it Kaya?
Yep, I have the address right here. We just need to make a slight detour to drop off the Mora, then we'll be on our way. I thought you would have figured out who it is I'm talking about by now. From what I've heard, you're quite well acquainted.
It's probably Kaya.
Oh, it's someone we know? That doesn't narrow it down much. We know lots of people in Mondstadt. Never mind. Just lead the way, Charlotte. Who could it be?
Who could it be
Your rich
now?
friends, I'd assume. After all, you gotta be pretty well off to live in the city, right?
That still doesn't really narrow it down. We know lots of people with lots of Mora.
Wouldn't be Mona.
Wow, I guess being a national hero earns you friends in high places.
Although it looks like we're at Mona's place. Isn't this Mona's place?
Here we are. Wait here a moment. I'll go hand over the cash.
Is Paimon not going to comment about whose place it is?
Huh? Oh, so it's...
Who is it? Can I help you? Oh, Traveler and Paimon, what brings you here? And
I'm sorry, I don't believe we've... You must be Mona Magistus, the astrologist. It's an honor to finally meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter from the Steambird. Your columns have been so well received by our readers lately that our management asked me to present you with this cash bonus.
She'd greatly appreciate it.
Mona's full name and title right on her first try. She really does do her homework.
Ah, you must be Charlotte. Welcome,
That's what she said.
welcome. Please, just call me Mona. Gosh, this is a long way to come from Fontaine. I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
Oh no, she's got other reasons to be here
No
too.
trouble at all. It was on the way.
Wow, sounds like your articles are a real hit with readers all over Tibet, Mona.
Probably horoscopes.
Have I never told you? Well, I've been writing my column, All Things Astrological, for the Steambird for a long time now.
Wait, is this why she's talked about
My
in
chief
Sumeru
editor
among
wrote to me
scholars?
A while ago about the bonus. Thank goodness it's finally here. I was wondering when it would arrive. Thank you, Charlotte.
Huh, you make it sound like you really needed this.
She did.
Are you pressed for money, Mona?
Always.
What? No, of course not.
She is.
It's just that once I knew the bonus was coming, I reallocated some funds that I'd previously set aside for daily necessities and purchased some expensive equipment. That's all.
Classic Mona.
She's always broke.
Aha! Perfect! Renowned astrologist, broken, starving. Do the stars really have all the answers? The article practically writes itself.
Actually, that does sound like an interesting read. Sounds a little exaggerated, don't you think? Nah, it's not exaggerated.
Oh, I beg your pardon?
Mona's actually super rich. It's just that astrology research is really expensive.
Super rich is a bit of a stretch. Anyway, enough about that. What brings you back to Mondstadt this time, Traveler in Paimon?
Originally, we just came to catch up with a friend of ours. But some things have come up, and now we're helping Charlotte investigate the case of the Card Snatcher.
Speaking of which, will you be competing in the King of Invocations Grand Prix? Where it is that the prizes are pretty stellar.
I'm much too busy with my
Is
research
it Interstellar?
these days to dedicate time to a competition. Besides, even if I did enter, there's no guarantee I'd actually win a prize, is there?
Isn't
could.
there? I'd have thought you'd be certain to win with astrology on your side. You'd know all of your opponent's cards ahead of time.
That'd be cheating.
What do you take me for? No self-respecting astrologist would dream of abusing their beloved art for such crude purposes.
Because it'd be cheating.
Besides, it wouldn't be fair to the other contestants.
Because it'd be cheating.
Well said. Spoken like an accomplished academic and a conscientious citizen.
Well, yes, obviously. Anyway, if past precedent is anything to go by, you're the ones who ought to be wary of what's around the corner. Especially if you're chasing after this card snatcher, was it? Sounds like bad news. Shall I take a glance at what you're up against?
Thanks for the offer, but there's no need. Relying on your astrological skills for all the juicy details would make this story a Mona exclusive. But that's not quite the kind of exclusive report I'm going for here. But don't you worry. They call it investigative journalism for a reason. We journos have our ways.
All right, well, best of luck with your investigation then. Thanks again for bringing the bonus, Charlotte. Do give my regards to the chief editor.
Take care of yourself, Mona. Also, we should play another game. We haven't played one before, so I'm just going to stick with the first one.
I will, and yes, we should.
We haven't
I'll
played it
hold
yet.
you to that.
We haven't played yet. I've only just started playing.
I think it's about time we started heading to the competition venue. The Mondstadt Regional Final should be starting shortly.
Where's the venue?
All right! Paimon can't wait to find out who the finalists are!
But wait, where's the venue? No one said it yet. What is this? What is this venue? Is this at the Adventurers Guild? I think it might be. I just noticed Nahida has a little bit of damage done to her, but I see no purpose in healing her up now. So I'm not going to. Well, we got close enough.
Wow. So this is the venue, huh? Seems pretty lively here.
Is she already scouting out who could be the card snatcher? Hey, Kaya.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler in Paimon, what a rare surprise.
Is it really that rare?
Did you really come all this way just to watch Timmy and me in the final?
Kaya? You made it to the finals? Wait, what about your work with the Knights of Livonius? You better not be slacking off again.
Hey,
Does he
come
do
on
much
now.
else?
That's no way to talk to a
He
friend.
slacks off while working.
Naturally, I wouldn't have considered entering the competition were I not already on top of my work. Enjoying a drink while playing a few rounds of cards. I can't think of a better way to relax outside of work. Can you? Oh, just be sure not to tell Diona I said that.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be okay.
Since you're in the competition, have you noticed anything suspicious going on so far? You know, like people stealing other players' cards and that kind of thing.
Stealing cards, you say? I'm afraid I haven't seen anything of that sort. Not while I've been playing, anyway. Why do you ask?
Wait, is this the official venue?
We just
Or
ran
the
into this
unofficial
journalist from
tournament
Fontaine
venue?
and Huh? Where'd Charlotte go? She was right here, wasn't she?
No, she never took a step forward.
Bet she snuck out to go find some tasty snacks for herself.
No, she's probably asking
Journalist from
questions.
Fontaine. Oh, you mean the one from the Steambird. I do recall seeing a Steambird reporter listed in the Knights of Favonius visitor log.
Yeah, that'll be her. She said that she saw a card snatcher at the tournament venue, so we're helping her investigate.
A card snatcher? How very interesting. But one question, Paimon. Are you sure that cards are really what this snatcher is after?
Huh? What makes you say that?
Hello, everyone! Your attention, please! The final is about to begin! Now, let's give a warm welcome to our two contestants.
Guess
Oh,
we'll have
don't
to
tell
leave
me
it
someone
there.
steals Timmy's cards.
Let's continue this conversation another time.
Good luck, Kaya.
Thanks, Traveler.
Steal Kaya's cards, not Timmy's.
Go get him, Kaya. We'll see you in a bit.
You steal from Timmy, you're heartless. That kid goes through enough with his dad dying and everybody killing the pigeons all the time in front of him.
Traveler, who do you think is gonna win?
Pretty sure Timmy will win.
Yeah, Timmy seems to be a pretty strong TCG player.
I think someone's gonna
By the
rob
way,
Timmy.
whoever wins is bound to make headlines. Wait, speaking of headlines, isn't that Charlotte's job? Huh. Maybe she got caught up trying out all the delicious Mondstadt snacks. Let's go look for her.
Where is she? There she is.
Charlotte, what happened? You just disappeared without saying anything.
Oh, I just didn't want to bother you while you were catching up with your friend.
But Kaya's one of the finalists. Don't you want to interview him or something? You did say you were supposed to be covering the competition.
I could churn out that kind of soft news piece in 5 minutes if I had to. Personally, I'm more interested in those two. From the moment things kicked off, they've been acting very strangely, like they're trying to stay out of sight. I'm sure they must be plotting something.
She has been checking over her shoulder at them.
You mean there are two
Yeah, I can see that
card
out.
snatchers?
Shh! Keep your voice down! We don't want to scare them off. We need to wait until we've got something concrete. Then we can use my camera to catch them in the act. Huh? Wait! Where'd the other guy go?
He's on the run!
After him!
Huh? You seem like you've done this before. Do you spy on people often?
Probably.
Oh, you're too kind. You should see the celebrities in Fontaine, the lengths they'll go to try and avoid the public eye. Compared to that, this is nothing.
That wasn't supposed to be a compliment.
Doesn't matter, does it?
He's heading toward Mondstadt's side gate. Let's follow him, but quietly. We mustn't let him spot us.
All right. If we approach from above, we can't approach from above. He's jogging now.
Away from the city. How long are we gonna follow him for? At this rate, we're gonna miss Kaya and Timmy's match.
Maybe that was the whole point. Wait, what's he doing out here? Like all the way out here. He's still running around back?
Oh, there. Looks like he stopped. Let's sit tight and see what happens.
Why'd he come all the way out here? Is he gonna hide something? And now he's crouching down with his hands above his head. Wait! Treasure hoarders! He's in trouble!
Or is he?
Quick! We need to rescue him!
Help! Someone save me!
Should we really?
Treasure hoarders doing supposed to the city!
Stealing cards, maybe? My gosh, I can't do anything. Every single time I try to do something, I can't. Gosh.
Stabilize.
Whew.
Yeah. Free.
All right, and then it's probably gonna be one more wave after this guy. Huh, never mind, there's not.
Are you alright?
Oh, thank goodness. I thought it was all over for me.
Those treasure hoarders, did you know them? It sure looked like they were here just for you.
Why would I know them? I was just out for a walk, minding my own business, and then the next thing I knew, I was surrounded.
Uh-huh.
Oh, really? Then why did they target you? It wouldn't be because of some dubious deal you were involved in at the tournament, would it?
Huh? A deal? I don't know what you're talking about.
Straight on.
Well, that's a shame. You see, I'm a journalist, and I just happened to snap a picture of you and one other individual in the middle of a deal back at the tournament. I was only going to ask you for an interview, but that was before you caused all this trouble. And now you're feigning ignorance of the deal in question. Maybe I'm just wasting my time. Shall I just cut my losses and hand over the evidence to the Knights of Favonius?
Whoa. No, please. I'll talk. But you gotta believe me, there's nothing shady going on, I swear.
Wow, that was some serious bluffing on Charlotte's part. She didn't take any pictures at all.
Back at the tournament, I was approached by some random guy who said that he wanted to buy a card back off me. I said, okay, how much are you offering? And when he told me the amount, well, my jaw practically hit the floor.
Really? What kind of card back was it?
Nothing special. I just picked it up at the general goods store. It had a treasure chest design on it. I only bought it because it was dirt cheap. This guy offered me 3 times what I paid for it and handed me the Mora right then and there. I could hardly believe my luck, so I decided to head somewhere less crowded and check the Mora was real. That's when I ran into the treasure hoarders.
Did you ask him why he wanted to purchase this item from you?
Probably
I
not.
didn't. Genius Invocation TCG has been getting pretty popular lately, and some people will pay good Mora to make their decks look flashy. It didn't strike me as that unusual. But after I gave him the card back, he let out a sigh of relief and said something about, that's all the Mondstadt ones. Next stop, Liyue, or something like that.
Or something like that? He either said that or he didn't. How certain are you?
I'm positive. I know what I heard. Once the card was in his hands, he suddenly relaxed like a huge burden had been taken off his shoulders. It was genuine relief. Could that card back really be as valuable as he thought?
That I don't know, but in the interests of your personal safety, I suggest you report all of this to the Knights of Favonius. After all, you weren't doing anything against the law, were you?
Good question.
Right? Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'll go speak to the Knights of Favonius right away.
It sounds like that guy's just collecting rare card backs. Are you sure this is the person you're after, Charlotte?
Well, it definitely doesn't add up. You really think someone out there's going from nation to nation, shelling out huge sums of money for a few card backs bought from a grocery store? My gut tells me that there's more to this story than the card back alone. This entire situation reeks of exclusive news.
Do you think there's real treasure involved? Maybe it was designed by famous artists?
Ooh, treasure! Maybe the card backs make a treasure map. You know, collect all the pieces, put them together, and they reveal where the treasure is buried.
Could be it.
Who knows? But wherever this leads, we're definitely onto something. Even though I didn't manage to get a good look at his face, his physique and the way he moved were identical to the card snatcher I saw last time. I'm sure it's the same guy.
Wait, the guy that just
He was
left?
much more discreet this time, though. I guess he didn't want to risk trying it.
Or the guy
with so
that
many
was talking to
potential
him before.
witnesses around.
From the sounds of it, we need to head to Liyue next, right? Paimon can't wait! We have tons of friends in Liyue, too. But shouldn't we check in with Kaya before we leave? Paimon at least wants to find out who won the final.
Good idea. Let's go.
All right. Turn to the competition venue. Let's teleport closer. And flutter down. Why from over here? I wanted to back up from it just in case, yeah, that happened. And we were too high in the air.
I hereby declare the winner of the Mondstadt Regional Final
Timmy!
of Invocations Grand Prix is Timmy!
I wouldn't be surprised if Kaya actually did throw it.
Timmy won! That's amazing!
Like, Timmy could have won really, but I really wouldn't be surprised if Kaya was just like,
I was beaten by the best.
felt like
Tim was a
just
tough
letting the kid win.
opponent. He had me on the back foot the entire time.
There's always next time. At least you are gracious in defeat.
It's all right. You don't need to comfort me.
Okay,
This must be the journalist from Fontaine you mentioned earlier.
it is.
Charlotte, was it? Enchanté. I'm Kaya, cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius. I trust you're enjoying your time in Mondstadt?
The pleasure is all mine. Mondstadt's reputation as the city of song and freedom is truly deserved. The mood here is simply delightful.
I'm glad you're liking it. Oh, by the way, I couldn't help but notice you all rushing towards the city's side gate earlier. Did you find something? I couldn't get it off my mind, even during the competition.
Is that why you lost? You tell Kaya everything that happened.
I see.
So, it seems we have an answer to Kaya's question from earlier. What the card snatcher's really after is these card backs. But we still haven't figured out why he cares so much about them.
Well, while I'd love to accompany you all to Liyue Harbor, I'm afraid I still have my Knights of Favonius duties to attend to.
Ah, he said
In
duties.
fact, our top priority right now is strengthening Mondstadt's defenses. Treasure hoarder activity has been increasingly rampant lately.
Don't worry, we'll keep you in the loop if we find anything. In fact, if Charlotte's journalistic instinct is on point, you'll probably be reading her exclusive report in the Steambird before long.
Wonderful. Then I look forward to reading all about it.
Thanks for supporting quality journalism. Okay, let's take tonight off and head to Liyue Harbor tomorrow. It'll give me a chance to write down everything that's happened today.
Oh, Paimon wanted to ask. See the two people on this poster? Are they the inventors of Genius Invocation TCG? They look so young.
Maybe, but very little is known about either of them. Whether they've been living under a rock this whole time or just aren't interested in fame, I don't know. But hardly anybody has ever seen them.
I feel like you
Poster's
could say
probably
they
just
look
an
like
artist's impression to
Venti
capture the general
and
look and feel of the duo.
Zhang Li.
Beyond that, I doubt it's very true to life.
Sounds like they're a couple of socially reclusive scholars. If Paimon were in their shoes, she'd be showing up to all the events, signing autographs, selling cards, and probably getting complimentary food and drink.
I approve. And to top it off, you could play a few rounds of Genius Invocation with everyone.
I was reading up on the game's inventors before I came to Mondstadt. I was originally hoping to arrange an interview with them. But I soon discovered that there's no mention anywhere of where they live or of any Genius Invocation events that they've attended. It's as if they've designed the game and then never played it again.
What a mysterious couple of game designers.
Either they don't want to play the game, or they're unable to. But they must have their reasons.
I wonder if they'll show up at all during the King of Invocation's Grand Prix.
Maybe, if you get lucky. And based on my experience, the Traveler seems to have no shortage of that.
Oh, really? Well, that gives me one less thing to worry about.
Hearing that puts you at ease. Hearing that put you at ease puts me at ease. Hopefully my luck won't run out anytime soon. For that one.
Our focus is still on tracking down the card snatcher. I heard Snezhnaya has an old saying. If you try chasing 2 rabbits at once, you'll only end up empty-handed.
This is Mondstadt.
The Traveler and Paimon can always split up and chase 1 rabbit each. Oh, okay. Now Paimon's feeling hungry. We can worry about all this later. Right now, it's time to get some grub.
You can always trust Paimon to know where life's priorities lie. If it's food you're after, I recommend taking a look at the nearby stalls. The tournament has brought quite a crowd, so there's a lot of fun to be had around the venue.
Sounds great! Thanks, Kaya!
Wait, the first part is already done? Duel, the Summoner's Summit. Are these different things that can be done? Yeah, I kind of feel like hairstyle-wise, like not hair color, but hairstyle. Venti, Zhongli. But no, looking at their clothes, it does look like they would be from the Academia. Could we know who they are from the Academia? See, a Tour of Wonders. Onia from Mondstadt seems to have something to tell you. Go to West. I think story-wise, we're done for the day. Now we're just going to do special event type things. Please wait. Are you here for the King of Invocations Grand Prix? If you have a minute, I'd like to tell you a little about this event hosted by the Adventurers Guild called A Tour of Wonders. Okay, let's hear it. Thank you. Then I'll go ahead and introduce the basics of this event. Simply put, wait, I gotta stop this. Simply put, the Adventurers Guild has placed multiple scenic checkpoints in various locations across Mondstadt. All you have to do is find these scenic checkpoints and mark your sightseeing handbook with a commemorative stamp at each location. The challenge will be considered completed once you find every scenic checkpoint and collect all the stamps. Sure, sounds like something the Adventurers Guild would host. Heh. We put a lot of thought into the placement of these scenic checkpoints. This doesn't sound fun to me. However, some of them are located in remote areas, and I can't guarantee they're entirely clear of monsters. Well, dang. But I'm sure that dealing with these monsters would be a walk in the park for someone as experienced as you. That's true. But what about anybody else? And that's all for me. Here's your sightseeing handbook. Have fun! Let's see. Tour of Wonders. You must complete challenges and claim stamps at scenic checkpoints. Once you have completed said challenges and obtained stamps, you can obtain the corresponding rewards. All right. Scenic Tour, Dawn Winery. Complete Scenic Tour, Dawn Winery. Claim the stamp at Scenic Tour, Dawn Winery's Scenic Checkpoint. This is going to be fast, I feel. That, or we got to do a lot more than I think that they're telling us that we have to do. Ooh, I should grab some of these. You can never have too many one-wheel asters. Maybe you can. Lynn. Well, sorry, Lynn. can't help you now. I'm busy. Start challenge. Just going on to this house right here. What? Now we gotta go over to here. What is this? Is this stamina? It is stamina. Up onto the roof of the Dawn Winery. Yes, this wasn't exactly what I was thinking of. I was thinking more it'd be like when we had to go around and take pictures during Windbloom. Hey, it's the stamp spot. Why did we have to get this done in a certain amount of time? To make it more interesting? Okay, we did it. I would save the rest for a half episode. And let's see what the next event is in this. Event details. We'll accept that. Here we go. 0 hour invocation. Frida from Mondstadt seems to have something to tell you. Let's go to it. And now we go back to the venue. You know what? If this goes quickly too, and we still have like at least 10 minutes left in recording, I'm gonna go find someone to duel. I think I might start adding more half episodes, like make them twice as frequent and just make one half episode, me just dueling. All right, Frida. I should include this card. Huh? I still have some cards left. Oh, hey, Traveler. My apologies. I was too busy thinking about the card decks that I didn't notice you. I'm an adventurer commissioned by the guild to help organize the King of Invocations Grand Prix, and I'm in charge of a duel event with special rules. We name it 0 Hour Invocation. How is this any different from ordinary TCG duels? Oh, no. 0 Hour Invocation is an unofficial tournament with its own rules. In 0 Hour Invocation, you will not be using your own decks. Instead, you'll be choosing 3 out of 8 incomplete pre-built decks to form a full deck. Within the 3 decks, you'll find some newly released cards. As for using them to their full potential, that'll depend on your card skills. The rest of the rules are identical to ordinary matches. If you're out of ideas on how you should build your deck, we're here to help. But I can't guarantee how good the decks will be. Anyway, I suggest that you choose and build your own decks. You'll be using them to duel with other players after all. If you're confident about your skills, you can head over to other cities where the Grand Prix is being held and try out 0 Hour Invocation there. Oh, you don't have to stress over it. In 0 Hour Invocation, all participants receive prizes regardless of the outcome of their duels. If you're interested, come try it out. You can partake in 0 Hour Invocation in any of the cities in which the King of Invocations Grand Prix is being held. In 0 Hour Invocation matches, you will not use the deck that you collected yourself. Instead, you will select 3 out of 8 incomplete decks to form a full deck, which will then allow you to take part in the duels. My guess is you pick one character and it comes with 10 other cards. And so then you pick 3 characters, total 30 cards, support cards that you duel with. That'd be my guess. You can check the special rules and select the match difficulty before starting a 0 Hour Invocation match. All right, Frida, let's give this a try. Traveler, are you here to try 0 Hour Invocation? Give it a try. No problem. Please select the cards you like to use. Oh, and your opponent will be, let's see. Any players enter the contest using nicknames, or some of them are pretty hard to remember. Here it is. Your opponent will be Cheerful Torchbearer. Once you're prepared, you may begin any time. Is this Bennett? Cheerful Torchbearer accepted your challenge. Has come to the table.
You're the one I'll be playing
Amber,
against.
okay.
It's a real competition this time, so you'd better be ready.
I don't remember battling you before, Amber, but let's play some Geniusification TCG. See, at the start of the first action phase, both players will get 2 charges of energy for all character cards. What? Why? Neither player will have to roll for elemental dice in the roll phase. Instead, the dice will be substituted by 8 Omni Element dice. Why? Okay, looks like fire, fire, water. Wait. Yeah, Klee is fire. What is this? Oh, I recognize it now. So what I should probably do is we'll go with the friendly fracas. Fracas. I guess that's what we'll go with. All right, let's go with Vinci. We'll go with this, and yeah, we'll go with the 3 of the recommendeds. Go to challenge. Got Zhao, Venti, and the water monster. Let's see. Lotus Flower Crisp. During this round, the target character takes -3 damage the next time. We want to keep that. Create 4 basic elemental dice of different types. Nah. Shift 1 energy from at most 2 of your characters. That should stay. Draw 2 cards. That'll stay. And that'll stay. We'll just get rid of the 1. Select first character.
There is no escape.
Roll phase. There is no roll phase. Let's see. All right. Oh, what is this? Equipment card. Combat action. When your active card is Venti, equip this card. After Venti equips his card, immediately use Skyward Sonnet once. After a storm zone created by your Venti who has the card equipped is triggered, the next normal attack performed by your character in this round will cost 1 less unaligned element. Okay. Deals 2 hydro damage for each friendly summon on the field.
River carving rapids.
I don't think that worked out well for me.
Showdown. No one escapes my sight.
Whoa! Let's see, randomly summons 1 Oceanoid Mimic. There are 3 kinds. Deals 2 damage at the end phase, 2 usage. Deals 1.
In the image of the wilderness.
What did this do again? I don't think there's anything I could do other than play this. Select up to 2 unused elemental dice. When the action phase begins, reclaim the dice. I don't know, but I'm gonna throw it out there. And end round.
Jumpy, jumpy, go!
This doesn't look like a good start for us, but I think we're gonna be fine. Ooh. I don't like that it does that. Go ahead and do that. What does this do? When the action phase begins, if you have 5 different kinds of elemental dice, create 1 Omni. That's not gonna do anything for us.
Mirror the myriad.
Sparksy Splash!
I really should get to switching, shouldn't I? But would I even be able to do anything if I switched? I don't think there's anything I can really do. Yeah, end round.
I'll protect you.
That helps out a lot. All right. What is this? When your active character is Zhao, equip this card. After Zhao equips this card, immediately use Bane of All Evil once. Oh, nothing can get us out quicker, can it? No.
Evil shall be dispersed.
Ready, steady, go!
Wow! She's back to full health. I thought it was supposed to be a friendly bout, which I thought was supposed to make it easier. This ain't working for that at all. What do you mean insufficient energy? Oh, I see. Insufficient energy in that way. This hurts yourself?
Useless. Disappear.
Now we're putting on the damage, but we're also still taking damage. Let me guess, this is gonna make it so that they can't be attacked, or when your active character takes damage, decrease damage taken by 2. Usage 1. When usages are depleted, this card will not be discarded. At the end phase, okay, whatever. Once per round. But now things are less expensive, so we should still be able to do this one. Yeah. End round. Still holding on. It's going to come down to just Venti being alive. For this round, the target character's elemental burst deals +3 damage. Spend one less elemental die once per round. You're... -4. Let's do it. And there goes Zhao.
I've been practicing really hard.
Good for you. Why is this still out here? Doing hydro damage. Okay, whatever. Or to use this, what would happen? I don't think I can anyway. So that's it. That's all. Wait. Yes. I thought it was supposed to do a +2 damage. No, I forgot it. Just attack.
Here we go.
Whatever happens, happens. What was the card I just used? Timmy! Just go ahead and use that because we can. -2, -1, -1.
Brace yourself.
Who's that kid?
I'll protect us.
Deal 2 animal damage. You know what? This works.
Time for takeoff.
Let's see. Qualitative. When this card gains 3 qualitative properties, this card, then. Eh. I don't think there's anything I could do. So I'm just going to end my round. I think Amber's dead. They're all dead!
Was it an accident?
I did not expect to have the complete comeback one-shot all. That was beautiful. Oh, that was stressful for a while, but I loved that ending. Obviously, I'm still not great at this, but I am playing with unfamiliar cards.
Whoa, you're so much better than everyone I've played against.
Thanks. And yes, I did respond to that like I got an avocado for Christmas. Ooh, wait. We finished something for the Battle Pass, which I have not advanced at all. Battle the Cheerful Torchbearer. Cool. All right. I think that might be a bit of a shorter episode, but I think that will be it for this one. Hold on. Try to get prizes here. We still got to do the higher difficulty, which I'll save for the half episode. And then what's the thing on the story? So there's round 2. 3 is not yet unlocked. And then there is a 4 that's also not yet unlocked. I guess just because I haven't gotten this done that it's not available yet. But yeah. That's going to be it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. And until next time, deuces.
So I wrote it in the rhyme. The Reverend Doctor got an AK, wet working. The roaches get the race spray. My weak rhyme, my body, your best verses on game day. I touch the crowns of self-entitled kings. You leave the heat like LeBron when I melt your idol's vital things. This is Malcolm and Martin, Million Man marching Sparta, mixed with a legion of angels surrounding sons and daughters. Simon Peter with a desert eagle waving it at Caesar. So if I was you, I probably wouldn't mention me either.